what's this? Is it right here? Right here? Hello, everybody, because we're hungry again. It's weird, we keep doing this thing called eating. So yeah, we got stuffed shells today.
Lots of them.
Can't really tell right now, but they're stuffed shells.
Lots of them, but they're going to be stuffing in there.
And I can tell that it's very hot.
It is, so yeah,
I'm
good
gonna
idea.
quickly take some out to get to cool. You know it's hot when you can't even see it on the camera.
You can see the steam, yeah.
Oh yeah.
My turn.
And the cheese.
I have a whole other one of those too, the jars of that. Maybe I'll just take it from where you do.
That's what good pasta sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Where is everybody today?
Isn't it, what is it, Thursday?
Is it? I thought,
Yeah, what's it?
yeah. I guess it's Thursday.
Wow, look at this steam. It's like getting a facial. Pasta facial, anyone?
An Italian facial.
Yeah. You saw it here first, guys. And we got garlic bread.
I'm excited. This was by my request.
It was, for sure. And she requested this about a week ago and said, could make that anytime soon.
Okay.
So I got on it.
So it might not be edible for another 20 minutes, so.
I know, I'm hoping not to burn my mouth either. It's like burning your mouth on your first bite of pizza. It's wrong. So this was some gourmet pasta that I used. I didn't make it, of course.
Gourmetta?
Mm-hmm. I was trying to see if we tasted any difference in it. It is good.
You already took a bite of pasta?
I did.
Oh.
So I don't know if I can take credit for it, but I made the, I didn't make the pasta part, but I made the filling and. Because when you buy stuffed shells, all they do is, in my opinion, especially when you buy them frozen or anything, and you bake them, all they do is put the cheapest of ricotta cheese in them, and that's it. And filler. I don't know what the filler is, but.
That was good. That was my first bite, so.
So when I make them, Meg wasn't watching me make them, but I put in mine, I mix up all the cheese stuff, and I put ricotta cheese, I put cream cheese, I put mozzarella, I put Parmesan, a little garlic, parsley. I put the good stuff.
It's still hot. Where is everybody?
I don't know. Have the announcement go up? Oh, it's really cold here tonight. We've been blessed with warm weather, and then we just had this 1 or 2 days of cold, but it's going to get right back up to warm again tomorrow, thank goodness. Oh, it is yum. I love putting cream cheese in it because I love cream cheese.
Well, I'm watching, and it says that there's still. Oh, there's the one. Okay. Okay, so where is everybody?
Where are you?
It is delayed like a second, but still. This is delicious.
And the pasta's al dente too. You know, it's not overly mushy or. Yum yum.
Was the title you put like a World War III joke?
What's that?
The title for this that you put?
Oh. Enough stuffed shells for an army. There is.
Is that a World War III joke?
Oh no, but it weighs like, I bet you it weighs 10 pounds. I put tons of cheese in. So, I don't know if anybody out there wears those Invisalign retainers. And I don't, but my son does. Earlier, you're supposed to wear them to bed at night, but he said that he doesn't sleep as well if he wears them at night. So often after he has breakfast or whatever, he'll put them in. 'Cause you're not supposed to eat with them in. But you can't see them. So some people do wear them like to work or whatever because they're clear, you know? So he had to go do some errands and stuff and had him in and stopped by one of his friends, and his friend invited him for breakfast, a late breakfast. So he took them out to eat, put them in a napkin, and inevitably what happens, right? They get thrown away. So it just dawned on him hours later now, oh my God. And they're not cheap, and they're made for you. So it's not like you can just, go get another pair. You have to wait for them to make another pair. I think it's like a whole series, of like 20 of them or whatever. And so you wear one for a certain amount of time. And so he calls this good friend of his that's been friends for a long time and said to him, you're not going to believe this, but thanks so much for, breakfast. But I left my retainers at your house. I put them in a napkin. I think I must have thrown them in the trash, when...
Oh, I thought you meant they went out for breakfast.
No, at his house.
Oh, okay.
So he calls his friend, and he's said to him, he says, I feel bad, but, do you mind, like, picking through your trash, looking for my retainers? And he didn't really know what they were, his friend, so he's trying to explain to him, they're clear, so they're going to be hard to find, and they're probably in that napkin still, but they might have fallen out, and they could be anywhere, and so... he's got his friend looking everywhere for him. Meanwhile, he's double-checked his coat pockets, and so all of a sudden, after his friend looking for a good 15, 20 minutes, picking through his own trash, he says, oh, sorry about that, dude. He forgot he had taken him off in his bedroom and had him on his bureau. After he had come back and everything, he had taken him out himself. After
They were safe and sound inside.
They were safe and sound in his own bedroom on the bureau. Yep.
I mean, at least he got them.
Yeah, because they're not free. And then you have to remember exactly what number it was that you lost to have them remake them. And I don't know how long it takes, for them to pull out your molds and make another pair of an exact set. But I had braces when I was a kid. And I'll tell you, those Invisaligns are a much easier gig.
I never had to have braces.
I mean, so much so that, that's why a lot of even adults are now getting them that always wish they had braces, but now, because, you can wear them, and sometimes, I guess, when you're first getting used to them, sometimes you can, lisp a little bit or whatever, because it's something foreign in your mouth, but... So that's my Invisalign story.
Well, I don't know where everyone is.
I don't know. I just didn't want to come to dinner tonight.
But I filled up quick, so it's fine, I guess.
I wonder if random guy dude must be packing because the next semester must be starting soon.
I don't think he was going that quickly.
Right, but he'd be there for the next semester starting, right? For college.
Isn't that in the fall?
Huh? Really? I thought he was starting like this semester coming up.
Look, I don't know how college works.
Oh,
I don't know.
did you like it?
Yeah. I'm very full.
Mm-hmm. Well, since none of you guys are here, we don't have to share it with you. Just saying.
Just saying.
It is good, though. Let's say.
I know, what's going on? The notification went out.
They must be watching that new video you just posted up.
Yeah, but we've been on for 10 minutes, and the video is only like 15 minutes. So, let me see how many views it has. It only has, it has 8 views.
Well, if any of you guys haven't seen Meg's video, if you see this one first, then go see hers after this.
Yeah.
What is the new video called? Do you have a title on it?
I found designer jackets dumpster diving.
Well, look at you. Fancy you.
I just don't want to hurt myself by eating too much. Oh,
And
do we finally have a contender, or is it my phone? Thinking that I'm in there. Oh, okay. Hello. Maybe it's just that weird thing where, remember before it wouldn't show the
That they're there,
comments and
yeah.
stuff either? I'll comment and say, oh, they're gone now, so whatever. No, comes up, so.
What do you know about that? Everybody's busy tonight. What's going on tonight?
I don't know. Oh, what's up? There we go. There's the hills.
Hmm.
Where were you, the hills? What were you doing? Because we've been on here for 12 minutes and not a soul has popped in.
I know. We want to know what's going on. We're missing out.
Yeah, I
There's
don't
something
know.
big going on out there in the world that we don't know about. Stuffing our face with pasta.
I don't know. Oh boy.
I didn't do anything super duper today.
Mhm. I said I only just got the notification that you're on. I got the notification like right away, so. Okay.
Huh.
So yeah. I don't know. I'm full.
We've been eating, and it's really good.
It's really filling. It's
I know, but I might have one more little bite.
great.
Is this little? This is like super. This is like, oh, look at the steam. Megan asked for this, so.
What'd you have for dinner, everybody out there? I don't know. I hate when the live streams start out with nobody here because I'm 8,000 miles away, so maybe it got stuck in the airport.
You were in
That's a good one.
security?
That's a good one. Yeah, it was like a little delayed when I pulled it up on my phone, so maybe it's, I don't know.
Well, I saw on the news.
What did you see on the news, girl?
I saw on the news, which I didn't know was possible, but apparently today it happened for the 3rd time ever.
You farted?
Well, that would have been the first time ever, but apparently it happened once in Brazil like 3 years ago, once before in the United States about a year ago, and then now again today. That apparently there's these women that were born without like uteruses, and they actually had donor ones implanted, like from a person that
Wouldn't
didn't
it just
make
be easier to have a surrogate?
And they actually, all 3 of them have now given birth, and one woman, 6 months after her surgery. And they were women before, though. It's not like they were, transgendered
Right.
or something. They were
Right.
women, but they were either born with like a problem with it, that it wasn't like a complete one or whatever. So they had full. I don't know if that's even considered an organ donation, but anyway. But it's fun. The funny thing is, all three of them were boys that were born. Of the three, but they conceived naturally after getting the
Right.
implant, if you will. But then they conceived naturally and carried the child, and that they were born like full term. They weren't like born like at 4 months, and it took them forever to. But yeah, it just happened in Ohio. I think it was today.
Oh, wow.
Was the
Oh, I thought you were saying it was in Brazil. So I'm like,
the first one was in Brazil 3 years ago. That actually. Those are the first 3 living from.
Well, sounds to me like you only know of 2.
No, there was 2 in the United States. One was in Brazil 3 years ago. One was in the United States a year ago, and then the third one was today.
Wow.
And I think it was like, I'm trying to remember where in Hawaii.
The Hills said he had cornflakes for dinner. I have cornflakes for breakfast almost every day.
Well, yeah, that's like breakfast for dinner, and we like that. We're all about breakfast for dinner.
Said, did you try Swiss cheese with grapes yet? Nope.
Oh, right.
No.
They were the one that was telling you about the Swiss cheese. But, she hasn't been having as many issues the past.
Yeah, I think it was just that I went to the buffet with Ryan. It
Yeah.
fucked me up for a few days.
Probably. I never go to those. Well, I shouldn't say never, but like almost never. Because I'm not big fans on those. I don't trust how long they've been hanging around. And
Do you get cheese strings in America? Yes. Like string cheese? Yes.
she used to really like
Usually
those.
mozzarella in, I think.
Sometimes they'll do a blend like with the Jack or something
Yeah,
like
I like
that.
those too.
But I don't know if they do them with Swiss or not. I don't know if have you ever seen Swiss? I've seen like the little Bella Swiss that they have like snack size, but I don't think I've seen Swiss in the strings, but they might have them.
Swiss strings.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I am overly full.
Me too.
So I think.
But we're coming on tomorrow night for a quickie because tomorrow is my official 1-year anniversary of YouTube. So we're going to come on tomorrow just for a short clip, snip, live, to celebrate my 1-year anniversary. And we invite you to join us.
Maybe that's why everyone's not on.
They're
tonight,
saving
'cause
up for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Probably.
They thought
yeah.
it was just. They thought we were gonna not come on. Said Megan can bake a cake. Well, I made. I did make the kind of cake that we're having tomorrow,
Yeah.
but
In one of her videos, actually.
But I didn't make this cake.
Right. But you can
So-
go back and watch all of her old videos of every cake she's
Okay.
ever made.
I think
I'm
I've
trying
only-
to figure it out.
I think I've only made 2 or 3 cakes, and 2 of them were checkerboard cakes, which is what we got. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
But we will be here tomorrow, probably about the same time, we're guessing. And we will see you tomorrow.